Going live in 30 seconds. Live in 20 seconds. Live in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now, it's time for Estill County Engineer Sports on the Estill County Sports Network. For a full list of games to be broadcast, the platforms those games will be broadcast on, please visit listenlikealocal.com and click on the Estill County Sports Network banner on the home page. Select games will be broadcast on a combination of platforms, including 104.9 FM, The Pickup, NFHS Network, WSKV-FM on Facebook Live, at Estill County Sports Network on YouTube. Streaming audio accessible on any internet-connected device. Just say, hey Google, Siri, or Alexa, play Pickup Country 104.9 FM, or visit listenlikealocal.com. And on the dedicated Estill County Sports Stream, found at listenlikealocal.com. Or download the new free Estill County Sports Network app for Android or iOS. Estill County Engineer Athletics broadcast is made possible by great sponsors. But to continue to bring the many high-quality broadcasts to you, we need your help. If you own a business, are part of an organization, church, or nonprofit, and would like to support the broadcast of Estill County Sports while promoting your brand to loyal listeners like you, just give us a call, 606-663-2811. Don't forget, you can directly support Estill County Engineer Athletics by purchasing an annual subscription to the NFHS Network at nfhsnetwork.com. You can also directly support your Estill County Engineers by attending games in person. Get your tickets now at the GoFan app. You can also find links to the NFHS Network and the GoFan app at the Estill County Sports Network page at listenlikealocal.com. And now, let's join our ECSN broadcast team live at the game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to basketball in Boonville, where tonight the Estill County boys engineers are going to follow up the lady engineers with the game against the Owsley County Owls. This is Blain, joined by the old baseball legend himself, Danny Wood. Coach Wood, you've had a little extra duty tonight.
Well, I did. I got called in to pinch hit and announce the starting lineups over the PA for the girls' game. It's one of my most nervous moments ever. I was afraid I'd have to get in a fight if I mispronounced somebody's name and fight the granny out in the parking lot, but I survived it and could not bring myself to say basketball in Boonville. I didn't want to appropriate Owsley County culture, so but the girls, Estill County, man, they played great, didn't they?
Exceptionally well, aggressive, and just everybody played well. Nobody played poorly, just really played together. Great win on the road. The Estill County boys engineers, a little different scenario. Estill probably the favorite in this game, Danny. Come into the game with a record of 9-10. Owsley County in a rebuild, but it's a promising rebuild. A lot of freshmen and juniors.
Yeah, they've got a lot of young kids, and we hear stories about when they were in middle school and how well they did. But they are young, and Estill County is veteran. Estill County lost their last game to Leslie County, two very evenly matched teams, 64-57, but the Engineers are 9-10 on the season, and I think 500 is a legitimate good goal for this team because of how much they lost last year, and I think they've done the most with what they have. And these kids play hard every night and play pretty good defense.
Yes, they do. Probably one of the better defensive teams I've seen Coach Hall have. They really get after it. Play little man, little zone, mostly man, but they're pretty relentless on the defensive end.
They play hard all the way through the buzzer, and you can't ask any more from that.
You got the starters for us, Dano.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup, courtesy of Ella Seal over there on the official scorebook for Estill County. First of all, for Owsley County, coached by Tyson Gross, they have a record of 5-13. Their RPI, William, he just gets so excited when that RPI comes down halfway through the year.
He probably knows the formula. That's what it is.
He's a numbers man. He's like Jimmy Bonney. Jaden McCoy, number 32, averaging 16 points a game. He's a freshman. Keegan Harold, a junior, number 20, averaging 10 points a game and 5 rebounds. Freshman Jared Napier, averaging 10 points a game, number 1. Junior Chase Price, averaging 8 points a game, number 45. And another freshman, 3 freshmen in the starting lineup, Daniel Cottle, number 25, averaging 4 points a game. The Estill County Engineers, coached by Brian Hall, in his 4th year, they're 1-1 in the district, 9-10 overall. Owsley 1-3 in the district. Rylan Brown, Casey Cheney, Jack Sneese, Levi Beckler, and Ashton Rose.
I might make a note.
lineup.
The numbers that you pulled off of the website are all incorrect.
You got to be kidding me.
I just
Help me out here
sent you
real
a
quick.
picture, and you do have the correct starting lineup, but the numbers are all different. So,
Well, they should be fined by the KHSA heavily, and somebody should be suspended for not updating the roster right there. I'll get that taken care of.
we're ready to tip it off, and Estill County will tip it out of bounds. And that'll go to Owsley County. So the alternating possession now in the favor of the Engineers. Owsley County moving, coached by Tyson Gross, I might add. He played when I coached, a really, really good player. So if he's anywhere close to as good a coach as he is a player, he'll be good. It's a steal by Jackson East right off the bat. Up ahead to Cheney. Kicks it back out to Beckler. He drives 15-footer over the goal. Rebounded by Cheney, though, of Estill County, and Estill will set up. Owsley County straight, man-to-man. Cottle guarding Cheney. Estill County in a 5-out action. Now cuts through Jackson East. Cheney up and under. Kicks it back out to Beckler. It's knocked away and picked up by McCoy. He loses it and picked up by Beckler of Estill County. Up ahead to Rylan Brown. He finds Ashton Rose in the paint working against Price. Left him up. Oh, nice. Up soft off the rim. He's got a haircut. That was Rose. Rose for 2. Estill leads it 2-0.
I thought Ashton Rose played one of his best games last time against Leslie.
He did. Here's Price with it off those soft rims. No good. Rebounded by Rose of Estill County. Up ahead to Cheney. Estill likes to run. And here's Jackson East working against Harold. Drives it into the block, picks it up, flips it out to Cheney. Now he gets the ball screen in the corner. He'll stop and shoot a 3. No good. Rebounded by Rose up against Price, and he puts it up and in. 2 early buckets by Ashton Rose.
I think he got his mojo going last week with a little confidence. He's going hard on the boards and getting those junk baskets under the basket after the rebounds.
Estill County trying to push pace. Here's McCoy with it for a 3. No good. Look like an over the back, no call, and Price throws it away. Now Casey Cheney's going to check. Look like it's going to be a backcourt violation, and Owsley was letting it roll, which you never are advised to do. Casey Cheney almost picked it up, but Estill County will take over underneath their own basket. 4-0 Estill in the early going. The Lady Engineers have already defeated the Lady Owls by 19 points. Here's a bounce pass into Rose. Trying to work against Price, who's given up about now. Rylan Brown gets clobbered, knocked to the floor, and tries to score it. Almost did, but no call. Harold gets the rebound, hands it off to Napier, and Owsley County's going to set up. Estill County appears to be in straight man this possession, running a little UCLA action. Nice screen and roll, and Casey Cheney does a good job rolling over. But Harold goes right through the contact, and he lays it in.
Casey tried to sell the charge call, didn't get it.
Here's Jackson East with it. Up and under. No good. Rebounded by Price. So Owsley County lost a key cog they were expecting to have. Mr. Andrew Terry transferred to Montgomery County. So this team has got, I think, 3 freshmen in the starting lineup.
Anything happened in Montgomery County last night?
It could have been something happened. I heard about it. Here's Cheney with it. Up ahead to Jackson East. Perfect pass, and he lays it in.
That's
on
good
the fast
transition
break.
basketball right there. You get those easy ones, boy, they go a long way.
Casey Cheney, as good as anybody, passing it ahead. Here's McCoy working against Beckler. In the backcourt, he's fouled. I believe they called it on Beckler. We don't have anything on the scoreboard or the announcing, Danny, so we'll have to actually watch the referees. That foul on Beckler. And Preston Angel checking in early for Rose, who appears to have a sprained ankle. Coach
He's hobbling a little bit.
He's going to do that hypnotherapy she's been working on. Here's a nice drive and a pass to Price. He lays it in and he's fouled.
Price is a big old boy, using his size good down there around the basket. Looks like he's got some soft hands as well.
Yeah, he does. He actually moves. He's really big, but he moves really well. Kind of reminds me of Hoss Hall, those soft hands.
Silky.
Called Silk was his nickname. Here's a miss and a bad block out by Estill. And Owsley County with the rebound. Here's Harold with it in the corner. Drives the paint, throws it away as Preston Angels checked in the game for Estill County. Cheney running with it all the way to the basket. Left hand up and in. No call.
On the floor.
Called it on the floor. Ryan Johnson on the call over there. He's one of the 14th region's best referees. Cheney inbound the ball to Neese in the corner. And he's going to dribble back out. Set it up. Owsley County straight man. Coach Hall calling out a play. Looks like Estill's in a 5-out action. Here's Angel with it. Neese, the top of the key. He's going to take a three. No good. Way short. Napier picks it up and Owsley's running with it. Kicks it to Harold and he lays it in. Estill County a little slow getting back that time, Dano.
Yeah, that'll make any coach happy when that happens.
Cheney going to try to make it up on the other end, and they called him for a walk. Chris Ambergy right on the call. Now Estill full court man. Usually do a little running and jumping. So if you take off in the speed dribble, you're going to get run and jump. Harold doing a good job with control dribble, and now he does get double teamed. That'll be a jump ball as Cheney ties up Harold. Owsley County will inbounds the basketball on the sideline, and that'll get Luke Neese up off the bench.
In the last game Owsley County played, they only lost by 10 to Powell County, 62-52.
You can tell they're improving, Danny. I've watched them throughout the year, and they're just getting better and better as the year's gone on.
3 freshmen in the starting lineup.
Freshman point guard right now handling the ball out near the timeline, working against Luke Neese. And Bingham also in the game for Estill County. Here's Harold with it. This is just the old-fashioned UCLA sets right here. They still work 60 years later. Little bit of adjustment. Now they run it out of a 1-4 high instead of a 2-1-2. Here's a nice pass from Harold to Price for the layup.
Good high-low action right there.
8-6. Owsley in the early going. 3 minutes to go in the first period from the Palace. Just above the South Fork of the Kentucky River.
Got Hunter Bingham in the game now, Blain, for Estill County.
Super fresh. Here's Jackson East with a 3. No good. And that'll be an over the back on Preston Angel as Price did a good job blocking out.
I've been real impressed with Price so far, the big man. As you said, good feet, soft hands, blocks out.
Doesn't necessarily look like he'd have that good of feet, but he does. His footwork is good, and his hands are really good. Here's a turnover on the jump trap from Harold. Estill County with the run and jump effective.
They've been a little sloppy with the basketball, though, the Owls have. I've already got them for 5 turnovers.
Yikes, 5 turnovers in 5 minutes. Equivalent to 32 turnovers in the game. Here's the old zipper play, no good. Jackson East rebounded by Angel, puts it back up and in. So that's the old zipper play. That play came from Bentley. It was effective too. Here's McCoy back to Harold. He's going to bring it up against Tate. Now there's a run and jump. He breaks the double team and he's still not out of trouble. Kicks it over to McCoy. Estill County playing a little gamble action here. Here's Cottle with the 3. Got it.
Well, when you trap, if they move the ball, they make you pay. And I'm impressed with Price and the big man distributing the basketball, too, to the right spot and on time.
Harold and Price are the only juniors. The other 3 are freshmen in the starting lineup. Here's Luke Neese working against Napier. Almost loses it. Gets it back, kicks it back to Cheney. Estill County in a 5-out. Now Coach Hall is called. Well, nobody can hear, but nonetheless, he gets a ball screen. Cheney with a little stutter step, finds his way all the way to the basket and lays it up and in.
Casey's become a scorer this year out of necessity, and he's filled that role. Blain, he can go to the basket and score you the basketball.
Gotten a lot stronger and healthier. He's looked healthy all year long. Now, as soon as we say that, he steals it, and that'll be a foul on Napier. That'll be another turnover.
Yep.
6 turnovers in 7 minutes almost of action. Looks like Ashton Rose is okay as he checks back into the game. Gavin Shepard.
Bo Shep was shooting the ball last game against Leslie County.
He had a little hop in his step that last game. He was on the fire. 11-10 Owsley, early going into Rose. Back to Cheney in the corner. Now he dribbles out. He's going to reset. Looks like Owsley now in a 2-3 zone. Cheney's going to shoot one from the top of the key. Bottoms.
5 points for Casey Cheney.
Left him alone just enough time to get a shot. Here's a long pass up to Cottle. Oh, nice pass from Cottle to Price. And he lays it in. Estill County, I'm not sure what happened there. Got a little ball watching. And Price, looks like we mentioned, Danny, gets up and down the floor.
You can't outrun the basketball, Blain. When you look up court and make quick passes, you can get easy baskets against the press.
13 all. 48 seconds to go in the first. Estill with the ball underneath their own basket as the ball caroms out of bounds. Cheney will inbounds the basketball.
Right underneath that screeching owl banner. William loves that.
Shepard with it. He's still on fire.
You, man.
He was on fire against Leslie. He buries a three, and Estill goes up 16-13.
And he's not afraid to shoot it, and I love that.
Roger Overby's his grandpa, so you know he's going to shoot it. That ball knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Owsley County.
Just watching these young guys for Owsley, Blain, you can see the potential there. And they're not afraid to play basketball. They make some mistakes. They're doing some turnovers early here, but they also know how to move the basketball. They got some basketball sense about them.
You can tell they know how to play. You're exactly right. Here's an almost turnover, but picked up by McCoy. Back to Napier. He's going to ball fake in the corner to Harrell. He's going to take a three. No good. Caroms out. Harrell picks it up, drives the paint, up and under move, and he lays it in.
Wow.
9 seconds to go in the quarter. 16-15. Estill on the corner to Nice. 3 seconds to go. Now Cheney from about 24 feet. Bottoms. Nice
big
finish
basket
for the Engineers as they score 19 in the first. And after one complete, Estill County leads it by a score of 19-15. You're listening to Engineer Basketball, WSKV.
Hi, my name is Michael Bucky Wilson here at Citizens Guarantee Bank. As your local community bank, we take the time to get to know our valued customers. As a banker, I know that every day we touch lives, whether it be the local farmer expanding his crop, a recent graduate pursuing their college dreams, or a neighbor planning their daughter's wedding. Citizens Guarantee is there to help you along the way. From your first child to your first grandchild, we've got you covered. Stop in and see us at any of our convenient locations.
Citizens Guarantee Bank is member FDIC and equal housing lender.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
Estill County will inbounds the basketball to start the second quarter, leading 19-15. Owsley County man-to-man this quarter. Estill County comes out in their old two-up play for Gavin Shepard for a three. I like the fact he just puts it up, Danny. No thought, no hesitation.
He's like William. He's going to get his shots up.
Here's Napier with it, 2-on-1, blocked by Rose. And that looked pretty clean as the entire Estill fan section reacts to the foul call. Good pace to this game. Good pace to that first game.
The girls' game was one of the most enjoyable girls' games I've watched in a long time. Both teams shooting the ball well. Good flow to it. Same thing here with the boys' game.
Napier's first free throw is good.
I like to think I got everything off to a good start with the starting lineups when I did the PA.
If you missed it, Dano was the guest PA announcer. He's been making his rounds to all the high schools, asking if he can do the announcing.
Get a free bag of popcorn.
So if you need an announcer,
yeah, holler at him.
Just give him a shout. 19-17. Here's Casey Cheney with it. 1-on-2, but he's fouled on the layup attempt by Harold.
Casey Cheney off to a good start. He's got off to hot starts the last few games. 3 out of 3 from the field, including 2 threes. Estill not shooting the basketball well as a team. Only 37% total from the field.
You mean on the season?
On the season, yes. Yeah. On the season. And only 26% from three. But they've been showing signs of improving that the last few games. The effort's always been there.
Well, if you're 9 and 10 and you're shooting 37%, that would indicate that your defense is pretty good. Second free throw by Cheney is no good. He made the first. 2017. That foul was on Cottle, by the way.
Yeah, that was meant as an insult. That was a compliment.
Here's Napier with it for a three on the kick out. It's an air ball saved by number 23 Paisley, but his foot was on the line. Ball go back to Estill County. And now we're going to have subs. We got to get our numbers straight because we had the wrong numbers for everybody. I believe Tyson Gross is trying to trick us. Landon
He should be fined and suspended for that.
We'll have to let him know that.
I got a hardcore broadcaster stance on that.
Here's the give and go, East to Cheney, and now on the drift pass over to Beckler. Drives the paint, lays it in. I'm glad to see him driving the ball.
Yes, he's been doing that lately as well. Estill kind of shaping their game into what they can do, and they had to figure out a lot of things after losing so many people last year.
22-17. Napier, man, he's good guard for a freshman. Here's Paisley. Now over to McCoy. He's going to drive the paint. About a 6-footer straight away. No good. Rebounded by Beckler of Estill County. Up ahead to Cheney. Cheney's looking to push it every time. He pushes it all the way to the rim and lays it in. And Tyson Gross has seen enough of that. That'll be a full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. Estill leads it 24-17. You're listening to Engineer Basketball on Listen Like a Local.
Are you ready? Are you ready for a disaster? What will you do? How will you contact your family? Do you have fresh water or food stored? Estill County EMAC SEP wants you to answer yes to all these questions. Take time to make a family plan and a disaster kit today. Visit EstillCountyEMA.com to get started. Prepare today for a safer tomorrow.
Hello, this is Brian Milam. When you hear Appalachian Wireless say, "We are you," it's true. You'll see them giving back to our schools and being heavily involved with community organizations. Appalachian Wireless keeps you connected, and they are truly connected to Eastern Kentucky. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Back here in Boonville, Kentucky for some basketball action. 6:28 to go in the first half. Estill County out to a 7-point lead, their biggest, 24-17. Estill County shooting the ball very well, moving the ball very well. An entertaining game so far, an entertaining night of basketball here in the 56th District matchup. Full court pressure and a turnover, Blain.
Estill County in the 1-2-1-1. It works to a T. Nonetheless, blew the bunny, but Estill gets it back and then loses it out of bounds. So that diamond, Coach Hall had a good I always was afraid of the diamond press. I never was effective. He had some good rules for it that I'd never heard of, and it makes it more effective. And again, pressuring Napier, and Napier dribbles out of it. But the problem with the diamond press is it gives up a lot of layups. Here's McCoy with it. Price now down to Napier. He's trying to work against Angel. No good, but rebounded by McCoy, and he's fouled.
A lot of effort out here on these Owsley County Owls as well.
I'm really impressed with Owsley County. I know they're really young, but I could tell, you just see their scores. I looked at some of their clips, video clips, watching them, and they're just getting better.
Yeah.
McCoy free throw
with that. McCoy, just a freshman, averaging 16 points a game, and his body doesn't look like a freshman. Shooting 37% from three as well.
No, he is really bruised out for a freshman. The second free throw, no good. 24-18. Cheney all the way to the paint again. He is just taking it to the rack.
You're right. He's gotten a lot stronger in finishing at the basket. A lot better this season.
Gets a little over aggressive sometimes. He and Jackson East have got to stay out of foul trouble. Jack so far tonight, not fouled, I don't think. Here's Harrell with it over to Paisley. Now into Price, working against Angel. Nice little up and over left-hander, but he blew the bunny. Nonetheless, rebounded by Beckler. Up ahead to Cheney. He drives all the way to the basket. Nice, about a 6-footer off the run. He is on fire.
15 points already for Casey James.
Nice adjustment by Owsley County, Danny. They brought the big down, streaking off the big. That's a common strategy for beating the diamond press. Estill now running with it. Over to Jack's Niece. He's going to drive the paint. Keeps barreling through there. No good. Gets his own rebound.
I still like that.
It's Barkley style, and he gets fouled. Caught it on the floor.
I love him going at the basket and into his defender.
Through the defense.
He's stronger than anybody out there, probably times 2. Doesn't matter if you make it. Get the foul. Get to the line.
He loves to run over linebackers from the fullback position. 28-18, 4:54 to go in the second. Cheney will inbounds the basketball underneath his own basket. Beckler from downtown Boonville, no good, air ball. Rebounded by McCoy, and he hands it off to Harold.
Got to step out of his range right there.
Yeah, unless you can step into the shot, that's a little bit too far, and he didn't have the opportunity to step into that shot. Napier with it over to McCoy.
Now, I know you used to shoot him from there.
I'd shoot it from anywhere. Here's Harold with it on the drive against Angel, and he lays it in. That's strong.
It's a junior.
I literally did not care how far I was. I thought, mistakenly thought I could make it every time I shot it.
You watched your dad and Jack Dowell growing up.
There's blood. There's Jack's niece working against Harold. Power move, no good. That was one of those where he kind of faded away, Danny. Really
Everybody's a little tired out there, looks like that also. Good pace to this one.
Pace has been really good. Here's a almost pick by Luke Neese.
He's got really menace out there.
He's got quick hands and feet. Here's Cottle, drives on it, blocked by Angel. Now it's picked up by Luke Neese. Estill running with it, up ahead to Beckler. 1-on-2, and he blows the bunny. Rebounded by McCoy. And Owsley County's going to walk it up over the timeline. Estill really aggressive. Now Beckler's going to get a foul. One of those deals where he made 2 mistakes. Angel and Beckler will check out of the game. Hunter Bingham and I guess Ashton Rose will check back in. Ashton really got a big-time haircut. Got his money's worth.
I like how they got the party on top now in this generation. It used to be in the back in your day. Brent Shackford get the perm and they have the business up front, party in the back. Now it's party up top.
It's cut all the way around the ears, real short around the ears, and up on top it's still long.
Which mine was?
I remember the days. Here's Napier with it, working against Luke Neese. Again, running this 1-4 high action. Really good action. Here's McCoy with it. In traffic, no good. Rebounded by Price, and he blows the wide open putback. Rebounded by Luke Neese up ahead of Bingham. He finds Bryce Brenniger's checked in the game. Now in the corner to Cheney. He drives baseline, and he is he got whacked. If he was in New York City, they would have buried the body. 28-20, 2:40 to go in the half. There's a miss by Harold and a save attempt by Luke Neese, and not sure where they were going to call it, but they give it back to Owsley. Harold a junior, Price a junior, Cottle, Napier, and McCoy all freshmen. Now see, even like that right there, they threw the ball in the backcourt. Napier let it go into the backcourt so he didn't get a over
got
and
basketball
back.
sense.
Let's Bingham with it on the steal. He's also got some sense for a freshman. Loses it. Now there's finally a foul called on Cottle.
Had the 3-on-2. A little overpassing there underneath the basket. But what quick hands there by the freshman Hunter Bingham on the theft.
Philip Dawes claims him as a nephew, great nephew every time he makes a three. And when he makes a turnover, he acts like he doesn't know him. Here's Hunter Bingham with it, driving against pressure.
Knew him on that one.
6-footer, no good in traffic. Now there's a great pass up ahead to Harold from Napier, and he lays it in.
I have a feeling these kids, when they get about 2 years now, they're going to be scoring in the 80s pretty regularly.
I think
they like to get and go, don't they?
Tyson Gross's son, I think it's his boy. Here's Luke Neese with it on the drive, no good. Rebounded by Napier. Coach Gross's son wandered out to him on the sideline, I think, over there. He looks like he's probably 2. Napier over to McCoy. He gets the ball screen. Pick and roll. Harold Loses it. Walk. No call. Now Napier almost hits the rafter with it. No good. Ball's loose. Picked up by Cheney. Estill's running with it. That's all they're doing. Nice pass to Brenniger, and he lays it in.
That's a good job filling the lanes right there on the fast break. Love those transition baskets.
30-22 Estill. And that'll be a foul in the backcourt. Nothing you ever want to see. That's on Brenniger, I think. Fourth team foul in the quarter. So Owsley will shoot 2 shots from this point moving forward. There's Napier with it. Now Estill County in what appears to be a 1-2-2 trap. Almost knocked away, but Napier goes and gets it back. He's going to drive the paint. And Dry splits the double team and lays it in.
Nice little stutter step right there.
Here's Shepard with it. He's going to shoot a 3. No good. In and out. Rebounded by Harold. Again, if you're going to be a shooter, you got to shoot it. You got to shoot it without hesitation.
Yeah, I believe it's going to go in every time.
Napier with it. 1 minute to go in the half. Estill leads at 30-24. High ball screen. McCoy and Harold, they've been working a little 2-man game. Now McCoy posting up Brenniger and stolen by Rose. Cheney's got it. He's going to push it into the paint. Bounce pass to Shepard, a little low, and Karam's out of bounds.
Yep, just a little low. Casey patting his chest. That's my fault. But it's the right idea, and again, they filled the lanes.
Now Estill County once again in the diamond press. Trying to trap in the backcourt. Now Owsley breaks. It's 2-on-1. Good pass from McCoy to Price, and that'll be a foul on Rose.
But that's where you're talking about on the diamond. Sometimes you get back as our one guy. He's on the island back there.
The geometry just never worked out to me, Danny. You got 3 defensive players guarding 1/4 of the court. So it meant that those front 3 guys had to really sprint back. First free throw by Price, no good.
Angel checking back in for Estill County.
Angel, of course, just recently got eligible. The second free throw up by Price is good. 30-25, 35 seconds to go in the half. We'll see if Coach Hall chooses to go for 1. And Owsley County stays man-to-man. Price is end up on Luke Neese. Now they finally make a shift in the defensive assignment. Estill County appears to be going to go for 1. Cheney with it. Out near the timeline. 13 seconds to go. Finally going to get in. Looks like Cheney's going to go 1-on-1. Back dribbles. Now he's going to stutter step and he's going to take it again. And now he stops and pops a 3. No good. Tried to do it 2 quarters in a row. Nonetheless, Price gets the rebound, and that'll end the half as the Owls come back from, I believe it was an 8-point deficit at its worst and trail by a score of 30-25. We're going to take about a 3-minute break. When we come back, Coach Danny Wood, he's everybody's announcer. He'll have your stats for you. You're listening to Engineer Basketball, WSKV.
Since 1889, Carhartt's mission has been to build a better world with all hardworking people. This mission has not faded, and today, the company is still family-owned and believes in giving back to the communities they serve. There's a long history of supporting the youth of Estill County, the Estill County school system, and the Area Technology Center. They're working to inspire, educate, and train the next generation. For career opportunities or to find a retailer near you, visit Carhartt.com. Carhartt, the choice of the engineers since 1889.
Do you want to be a part of growing Estill County into a better place to live, work, and play? Then consider a tax-deductible contribution to Estill Development Alliance. For over 25 years, EDA has been working to improve the quality of life for the people of Estill County. Through a multitude of projects and programs, we work to make our hometown the best it can be. Learn more or make a donation by visiting estill.org.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports. The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank their sponsors and encourage you to choose the businesses and organizations that support the broadcast of our young athletes, including our platinum sponsors, the choice of the engineers since 1889, Carhartt. Just know that you are taken care of wherever life takes you, CG Bank. Our gold sponsors, Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital, Friends and Family, caring for friends and family. Estill County EMA CSEP, encouraging you to be prepared and have an emergency plan. Appalachian Wireless, better service and bigger savings. Estill Medical Clinic, our family caring for yours. Our silver sponsors, your financial advisor, Angela Drake. Everything you need and more, Needs Do It Center. Uniquely Kentucky, Whitaker Bank. Every Child Succeeds, our Estill County Board of Education. Our bronze sponsors, El Ranchito Mexican Restaurant, a little taste the whole family can enjoy. Estill Development Alliance, improving the quality of life for the citizens of Estill County. They love engineer sports, so let's love them back.
Hey, Brian Milam here for Appalachian Wireless. When we tell Eastern Kentucky we are you, it's true. We serve 28 counties with retail locations, and with over 300 cell sites, we have more than any other carrier. Keeping you connected, that's Appalachian Wireless. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Are you looking for a Kentucky-based, Kentucky-owned bank that has locations nearby? Whitaker Bank has 44 locations across eastern and central Kentucky, with many locations within and near your community. Whitaker Bank provides a broad range of products and services, including checking, savings, personal loans, mortgages, business loans, and a number of business banking services as well. And with reliable online and mobile banking that includes services like Zelle for sending and receiving cash quickly, Whitaker Bank lets you bank wherever you are. We are a uniquely Kentucky bank ready to serve your needs. Whitaker Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Back here at Owsley County High School, after the Estill County Lady Engineers win the first game tonight, the boys trying to make it a doubleheader sweep here in Boonville, as at halftime the Engineers leading 30-25 over the Owls. And Blain, I think Estill playing very good basketball, and Owsley County not playing bad either.
I'm really impressed with Owsley County. Estill County's played well. I mean, a few turnovers there in the early going, but the pace and the energy is really good from both teams.
Lots of effort out there, that's for sure.
Got the stats for us, Dano?
If you want to hear them right now. Is that what you're waiting on?
That would be the cue. You didn't pick up on the cue.
I'm bad about that. Some people say at home. 15 points for Casey Chaney to lead the way for the Engineers. He's had a great offensive night. Jack Sneese with 2 points. 2 points for Levi Beckler. 2 points for Preston Angel. 3 for Gavin Shepard. 2 for Bryce Vinegar. And 4 for Ashton Rose. Unofficially, I had Estill County shooting 13 out of 29 from the field. 3 out of 9 from 3. And 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. For the Owsley County Owls, the leading scorer, Jordan McCoy, I had him shut out in the first half. 0 points. Watch for him in the second half. 10 points for Keegan Harold. 4 points for Jared Napier. 7 points for Chase Price. 3 points for Daniel Cottle. Unofficially, I had Owsley County shooting 10 out of 23 from the field overall. Only 1 out of 6 from 3. And 3 out of 6 from the free throw line. I had, believe it or not, Owsley County out-rebounding Estill 21-11. That's unofficial, but didn't seem that way in the first half. But I did have Owsley County turn the ball over 8 times to Estill's only 2.
Estill County got 6 more shots, so that hadn't have been accounted for by the turnover margin.
At the end of the first quarter, Estill County led 19-15, and they have extended that lead one more in the second quarter. They lead at halftime 30-25. Blank.
Estill County, of course, comes into the game off of a tough loss against Leslie County. I think that game on Saturday night against Leslie, had Estill not played that overtime game on Friday, probably have come out ahead. Leslie County, though, a much improved team.
They were very much equally matched, and I think Leslie County just had a little more juice than Estill did. They look like their legs were a little heavy. They don't tonight, though. They're really getting after it.
Well, getting back after it. Of course, Friday night, the boys and girls will be at Powell. The Powell County crew will have that game on, that'll, I guess, be on NFHS for certain. And
I can get my popcorn for that one.
Live radio for certain. And, yeah, we'll get to eat a little popcorn while we're watching the game on Friday night. We're going to take about a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have the second half for you. You are listening to basketball from the Palace, Boonville, Kentucky. Engineer Basketball, WSKV.
You want a checking that pays you a high rate on your balance? Yeah, of course you do. Can you tolerate 0 monthly maintenance fees and unlimited ATM withdrawal fee refunds every month you qualify? I thought so. That's what Kasasa Cash is all about. Tap into our superpower at CG Bank. Give us a call today to learn more. 833-83-MY-CGB. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details. CG Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstillCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports. Caring for you and your family, Mercy Primary Care Irvin is here for you and your family throughout every stage of your life. From infants to the elderly, we care for all ages, and we're right here in Estill County, so we're ready when you need us. Our services include well baby and well child visits, vaccines, back to school, camp and sports physicals, and allergy shots. Mercy Primary Care in Irvin offers compassionate care with even better convenience. We fit your schedule with same-day appointments and extended hours. To schedule an appointment, call today at 606-723-7771. Mercy Primary Care in Irvin, 606-723-7771. Affiliated with Markham and Wallace Memorial Hospital. Here for you and your family. The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank the Estill County Board of Education for their partnership in bringing you the broadcast of Estill County Sports on NFHS, WSKV Radio, streaming radio at listenlikealocal.com, and in some cases, Facebook Live. We couldn't do it without the superintendent, board members, teachers, faculty, and staff, coaches, and mentors. You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Back here at Owsley County High School, getting ready to start the second half of action. We've had back-to-back Tuesday nights at Lee County, at Owsley County, and I know you do as well, Blain. I love both these gyms. The intimate atmosphere, the fact that you have to watch hitting the ceiling on a last-second shot from midcourt. It's basketball as it meant to be in a small county.
Well, it's the main show in town, and it's, Owsley County's had a good history of tradition of basketball. Just looking up there, Dan Austin, we were talking to Deron Mays at the old bus stop and kind of indicated, when was the best era of Owsley County basketball, and I think he's right. It looks like that mid-'80s, early to mid-'80s, winning districts in 82, 83, 85, and 88. Of course, 1990, Moose Moore, but they've won, I think I counted 14 districts overall, last one in 2010.
Engineers have had their way lately. Last I counted, I think we won 29 in a row against the Owls on the boys' side.
I actually had that written down somewhere.
Last time Owsley County won was back in 2013, but they got a good young bunch right here. Action underway in the second half here with the play-by-play. The old principal, Blain Click.
Estill County comes out in a 1-2-2 three-quarter court trap. Nonetheless, Napier beats it, shoots a three, no good. Rebounded by Beckler. Gives it up to Cheney. Owsley County pretty much straight man.
Estill with the original starting lineup.
Cheney's still dribbling now. He gives it up to Rose. Give and go, and Cheney's into the paint. I thought he was going to spin move. He faked me out. Kicks it out to Beckler. Now over to the knees. Ball fakes, drives the paint. Puts that little soft left-handed shot up and rolls it in.
Soft rims here at Owsley, just like at Lee County, Blain.
They were, really unusually soft. Here's McCoy with it, working against the full court press. Just like, I almost said he's going to score it. Nonetheless, Price rebounds it, puts it back in. He's a load.
Bet Austin Moore would like to have him on the offensive line.
No football up there in Boonville, though. There's Beckler with a three, almost from the Bud Irwin spot. Estill in a jump trap, full court. Brown back in the game. He set out a lot of the first half. Here's a trap in the front court, turned over by Harrell, picked off by Cheney. Up ahead to Beckler, works against Harrell and lays it in.
There's points out of turnovers there.
37-27. Cottle up ahead to Price. Gosh, had to walk. Here's caught back to Cottle. Blows the bunny, gets his own rebound, drops it, kicks it back to McCoy for a three. No good. He's been off tonight.
Yeah, he has.
Owsley's leading scorer is Cheney with it up ahead to Rose, who sprints the floor, and he blows the absolute wide open. And then Rylan Brown finds himself wide open. He blows the bunny, gets his own rebound, puts up a contested shot. No good. Estill County with 3 easy misses, and now Rose is hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt. Over on the bench in obvious pain.
Not sure how he got all the way over to the bench. He's literally underneath the feet of the players on the bench.
Is it a cramp? Might be a cramp.
Coach Hughes, with her extensive medical training, is over there working on him.
Looks like a figure 4 head.
And she's like, walk. Get up and walk to the end of the bench so I can work on you. Still working on it. Preston Angel checks into the game.
I believe it looks like he's got a calf
muscle, yeah.
Cramp. No, it's his hamstring. Yeah. Charlie Horse there in the back.
Nonetheless, Owsley,
William and I experienced those repeatedly.
Yeah, you guys are all muscled out, though. His
steroids are awesome.
Splits the trap up ahead to Napier and rolls it in. Nice job by Cottle splitting the trap. He gets it up ahead to Napier. It's Cheney in the corner to Beckler for a 3. Early offense. Rebounded by Harrell. Hands it off to Napier, and somebody's actually going to walk it up. 37-29, 5:30 to go in the third. Estill and Owsley. Estill's won 29 straight. So what you? Here's McCoy.
Yep.
For a 3.
His first basket of the night. Don't let him get hot.
And Estill's Coach Halls, as Owsley cuts the lead back to 5, thinks Estill's energy's a little bit low, so he calls a timeout. That'll be a full timeout. We're going to take a break as well. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Listen Like a Local. Engineer Basketball.
El Ranchito Mexican Restaurant is El Centro Fiesta for engineers. The top-notch comida, festive roomy atmosphere, quick friendly service, and late open hours are just a few reasons why the engineers go there after their games. Stop in at 103rd Street in Ravenna for a little taste the whole family can enjoy. Call to order ahead for takeout at 606-726-0428. That's El Ranchito, the choice of the engineers, young and old.
My name is Angela Drake. Whether you have questions about your 401k, IRA, personal investments, or even life insurance, I can help. I've helped many of our neighbors to pursue better financial stability, even in this stormy financial climate. I'd love the opportunity to put my experience to work for you and earn your business.
That's your financial advisor, Angela Drake. Stop by her new location in the newly remodeled plaza next to Meads Do-It Center on River Drive in Irvin, or call 606-723-0055.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
Rylan Brown has it for Estill County. Gives it to Beckler. Now here comes Cheney off that baseline screen. Nice move into the paint, up and under, and knocks it down from about 6 feet.
Those are the shots that he would miss a lot, 50% of them last year that he's finishing and making.
Getting bumped a little bit as Estill stays in this pressure defense the entire game. Now Harold has it, and Owsley County's going to set up. 39-32, 4:40 to go. Owsley hanging around, so this team is going to get more and more dangerous. Now a steal by Cheney and a foul by Harold of Owsley County.
Just took it away from him right in front of him.
Coach Gross telling him you got to get the skip elbows out. Reference to Skip Johnson. He'd give somebody a puncture wound. I think Shaq got a couple of those skip elbows in church league one night.
Oh, did he?
He called Skip on it. Skip told him he best to stay out of the way. Shaq didn't say anything. Here's Beck with it. About 6-footer, no good. Rebounded by McCoy of Owsley County. Going to walk it up. Luke Neese into the game for Estill County. Luke's playing with pretty good energy tonight. Owsley County's running their stuff, too. There's what I thought was an ill-advised 3 by Napier, but he knocks it down.
No. Good shot.
Exactly. 39-35, Estill.
Half-court trap.
Cheney up ahead to Neese. Now into Jackson Neese. The left-hander blew the money, and that'll be a foul on Cottle. On the rebound, as Preston Angel had it, Gavin Shepard checks into the game for Beckner.
Angel getting more and more minutes here since he's become eligible.
Really athletic.
Very.
Notice he's dunking in warm-ups. Once kept a player just because they could dunk in warm-ups. Nobody else could. Here's Shepard in the Angel, working on the post against Price. Now to Neese in the corner. Luke Neese, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Price, knocked down, no call. Napier's got it up ahead. He loses it, but Jackson Neese touches it before it goes out of bounds, so Owsley County will have it.
I think that was just some basketball sense there, too. Price got tripped, but instead of just holding on to it and getting a walking call or throwing it in our part of the court, he throws it toward his part of the court.
Or get mad because he really got clobbered.
Yeah.
Here's Harold. He's really strong working against Cheney, and he draws the foul. I think it was on Cheney.
Keegan Harold will go to the line. He had 10 points in the first half. Hits both of these, he can pull it within a 2-point game.
Harold, common name for Owsley County. Cornett, common. First free throw up and good.
So now this is a one-possession game.
And again, Estill has not played that poorly.
No, they have not.
And there's a miss and a rebound by Angel. Up ahead to Cheney. He's going to drive the paint. Scoop shot, just like Meadowlark.
Two scoop shots.
About a 6-foot scoop shot, one-handed.
Iceman,
that's who I would need to think of. And there's an almost steal by Cheney, and now he does get it. And he's still on the floor rolling around, and Coach Hall's going to take a timeout on the hustle play to save the turnover as Cheney rolling around on the floor. That'll be a 30, so we'll keep it right here. And like you said, man, this is a 41-36 game, 3 minutes to go in the third. Pretty similar to the way Owsley played Powell about maybe a few days ago.
Yeah, just lost by 10 to Powell, and they've been improving and getting better and better.
Tyson Gross probably graduated around 2001, maybe 2002. Played for Coach Tim Bobrowski at Owsley County.
Remember Coach Bobrowski, also coached baseball there for a while.
Owsley County, that was another good group. They won the district in 2000. I think they were actually region runner-up in 2012.
They were really good in baseball back then as well.
Estill County inbounds the ball right in front of the scores table. Casey Cheney's going to walk it up against the Owsley County man. Gets a high, sort of a brush screen from Neese, and he shoots an 8-footer and nails it on the jump shot.
And he's shooting very efficiently tonight.
Here's a turnover picked off by Angel of Estill County. And Estill hoping to make a run right here, 43-36.
21 points for Casey Cheney.
So Cheney gets the steal. We call the timeout. He comes out and makes the bucket. See if Estill can surge ahead here with a run. Here's Jackson East. Got the whole left side wide open. He spins back to the left and nice layup. A little Iceman action there, too.
I thought he really set it up as well as he went initially to his right and then cleared that left side for him, the left-hander.
When he first took off right, I thought he was making a mistake, but he's thinking way ahead of us. There's a loose ball foul on Owsley County's Cottle as Cheney knocked it away, and then Cottle, Tyson Gross is questioning the call.
Pure effort.
Now there's mass confusion.
Well, yeah. Owsley County thought it was going to be a foul against Estill, and they're not happy.
I'm not sure what happened. I didn't think it was a foul.
They called a foul on them.
45-36. Estill's going to run their zipper play. Angle wide open. And I don't know where he was going, but he eventually made it. He dribbled from one open spot to another before he shot it. Here's Napier with it. Behind the back, through his legs, and he just plowed Angel. No call. I mean, literally. And then, nonetheless, a layup occurred at the end of that.
That's the most contact I've ever seen without a foul being called.
It literally was.
That was like a demolition derby on a figure-8 track.
47-38. Minute 30 to go in the third. I mean, literally, Even if you called it a block, I mean, there had to be something. His knee switch at the high post. You're going straight into Price, and that's the way you do it right there. Draw the contact if the offense, initiate the contact, and lay it in. 49-38. Estill looking to win. I thought it was 31 in a row they'd won, but may just be 30 nonetheless.
I might not be able to count.
There's a foul on Luke Neese on the shot attempt by Harold.
Harold will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Angels, nice piece to the Estill puzzle.
No doubt.
First free throw up, no good. Hunter Bingham into the game. Freshman.
Playmaker.
He looks like a freshman from the eye, but he doesn't play like a freshman. Very active. Always around the ball. Second free throw up, got it.
Lots of quick twitch muscles.
It does, isn't it? It's like everything's in small spaces is really, really quick. And now Casey Cheney
got a chance to play football late in the season for Coach Moore. Boy, he made some plays.
I'd say he could play about anything he wanted to. Estill County going to go for one shot.
Does he play baseball?
That's a good question.
Okay.
Here's Luke Neese with it. I thought they were going for one. He's going to take the open three. And it's a miss, rebounded by Harold. And now we'll see if Owsley goes for one. I doubt it. They're down 10. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Estill still in a real tight man, running and jumping when they can. Here's a ball screen for McCoy. They're playing two-man game on one side. Nice read by Angel. He comes over and causes the steal. Perfect pass by Bingham to Cheney on the bounce pass. And Cheney lays it in. 7 seconds to go in the half. Napier with it all the way coast to coast. Lays it in. I tell you, that's not a freshman right there. Now Bingham from three-quarter court, and he almost nails it. My gosh, action in the last 15 seconds.
Very entertaining.
Nonetheless, Estill will lead after 3, 51-41. You're listening to Engineer Basketball, WSKV.
The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank their sponsors and encourage you to choose the businesses and organizations that support the broadcast of our young athletes, including our platinum sponsors, the choice of the engineers since 1889, Carhartt. Just know that you are taken care of wherever life takes you, CG Bank. Our gold sponsors, Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital, Friends and Family, caring for friends and family. Estill County EMA CSEP, encouraging you to be prepared and have an emergency plan. Appalachian Wireless, better service and bigger savings. Estill Medical Clinic, our family caring for yours. Our silver sponsors, your financial advisor, Angela Drake. Everything you need and more, Needs Do It Center. Uniquely Kentucky, Whitaker Bank. Every child succeeds, our Estill County Board of Education. Our bronze sponsors, El Ranchito Mexican Restaurant, a little taste the whole family can enjoy. Estill Development Alliance, improving the quality of life for the citizens of Estill County. They love engineer sports, so let's love them back.
We played 3 very entertaining quarters of basketball in Estill County. They've had to play really good, Blain, to lead by 10, 51-41. They've got the ball to start the fourth quarter. Here's Blain.
It's almost turnover by Estill County, but they retrieve it. Angels got it in the paint. Kicks it to Neese in the corner. Drives into traffic and almost turns it over again. Now Luke Neese has it. Back to Jackson Neese in the wing for a 3. No good. Ball caroms into the corner, picked up by Harold. And McCoy's got it. He's over the timeline. He's going to push it into the paint. Working against Neese, and everybody on the Estill team, I believe, fouled him.
They did. They converged. They've done a good job on Jordan McCoy. He's drawn a lot of attention. He's only got 3 points tonight. He's their leading scorer for Owsley County. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really does not look like a freshman. Really thick. First free throw up and good. I'm just going to tell you right now, Dano.
Yes, sir.
I'm a little concerned about the ride home because the old bus stop diner was delicious.
Yes, it was.
But Coach Tate had soup beans.
Yes, he did.
And if we're doing the math on the timing of that, here's a miss and a rebound eventually by Preston Angel.
I'll worry about that when I get in the car.
Cheney walking across the timeline. They're jump trapping now as Owsley County out of the 2-3. That's what we used to call blue. Luke Neese with it. And under duress, gets it to his first cousin, Jack's Neese. Now, Jack's, he's never under duress, but nonetheless, gives it back to Luke Neese. Owsley's become really aggressive, and Luke falls down and tries to shoot it. Nonetheless, he missed it. McCoy's got it. He's running with it. And picked off by Hunter Bingham. Like you said, he's twitchy. And he gets it up ahead to Preston Angel. Almost dunks it. Acted like he was going to dunk it. But he lays it in nonetheless.
He was rocking the baby like he was going to bring it home.
Here's Napier with it.
Oh, that's a charge.
He's sorry for the laughter on the radio, but Napier's only probably 130 pounds soaking wet. He is a warrior. And he has literally plowed Preston Angel twice. The meeting of Ray Lewis and
Ocho Cinco.
Derrick Henry. And there's a turnover by Jackson East, picked out by McCoy. Nice illegal screen, and Jackson East compounds it by fouling. A little anger, frustration.
Yeah, I don't want Jack's angry at me. Very mild-mannered. I don't want him mad at me.
He is one of them guys that thinks he never fouls, though. He knocks people just silly all over the floor. First free throw by McCoy up and in.
You said that, not me.
It's amazing how well he's played, given the fact he took off a year. And when he's off the floor, Estill just really struggles. Second free throw up and good. 53-44. 6.5 to go in the game. Now a 2-2-1 press by Owsley County, and Jackson East throws it away. Picked off by Harold. 53-44. Estill having trouble shaking the Owls. Here's Harold with it, working against Beckler.
He walked.
The ISO, no good. Rebounded by Beckler. Hands it off to Cheney. Way up ahead of Neese. He kicks it underneath the Preston Angel, who gets fouled and knocks it down.
And fired up, goes over and slaps hands on the bench. He's got a little energy to him. I like that. He's got 6 points here in the second half to give Estill a spark. Ashton Rose was playing well in the first half, but he was cramping up, so he had to go to the bench. They interchange very well.
Yes, they do. I think Preston's, of course, he hasn't been around the program. He's learning the system now. And the free throw, no good. Almost rebounded by Jackson East. Estill now back to the diamond press. Trying to trap right on the baseline, and that's exactly where they inbound the ball, but Cottle does a nice job dribbling out of the pressure. Way up ahead to Napier, and he is fouled by Jackson East, I do believe.
Jack says, like Williams' favorite song, it wasn't me.
He really just kind of pulls around in there. They bounce, basically just bounce off of him, and sometimes he gets some cheap ones because of that.
Like Shaq.
Yeah.
Shaquille, not Shackelford.
Nonetheless, there's a miss. Rebound by Brown up ahead to Angel. Oh, nice up and under. He blows the bunny. Now it's a steal by Cheney. And I think he's going to set it up, and indeed he will. 5.5 to go in the game. Estill leads by 11.
Cheney's offensive, but he's also a menace on defense.
He's had a really good game tonight. Here's Neese with it in the corner. Hits the cutting Cheney. Pulls up from 12. Good shot.
Ain't it amazing what confidence will do for you?
All about mojo. Now Estill gets mixed up and nobody's back. And Paisley not lays it in. Checked into the game. Now Estill running with it. Beckler with it. Driving baseline. Drift pass over to Brown. He drives the paint off the block and lays it in with the left hand. Under duress, too.
Glad to see Ryland get a basket right there. Need to get him going a little bit.
Ryland does a lot of little things well. Yeah. Here's Beckler with it, running ahead. I don't know, that's just good hustle, but I guess you got to call it.
Estill now a 13-point lead in the second half. Owsley cut it to within 3. And the thing that has put Estill ahead by 13 has not been offense, it's been effort.
And right now, four players with their hands on their knees. That's a good sign.
Heck yeah.
As soon as that ball gets inbounded, they pop right back up.
Both teams are playing their guts out.
Here's Harrell with it for a 3. Air ball, but it comes back to McCoy for a 3. Short, no good. Loose ball picked up by Cottle. Over to Harrell. He's driving against Neese. That ain't going to go. And now Tyson Gross recognized a potential turnover, and he called a timeout. That'll be a 1-minute timeout, too. We'll take a 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll have the last 4.5 minutes for you. Estill leads at 59-46. It's Engineer Basketball on WSKV.
Harness Health Pharmacy, located next to Mercy Primary Care of Irvin, looks forward to meeting all of your pharmacy needs. Prescription services, vaccinations, and over-the-counter recommendations are provided by their friendly, knowledgeable staff. They make it their mission to provide inexpensive options in diabetes testing supplies and common over-the-counter medications. They accept most insurances and are happy to work with you and your provider to find affordable solutions to the care that you need. For more information, call 606-726-8270. That's Harness Health Pharmacy, located next to Mercy Primary Care of Irvin.
Unlock the power of your home's value with a home equity line of credit from Whitaker Bank. This is Angie Rogers. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank in Stanton. With a home equity line of credit or a HELOC from Whitaker Bank, enjoy the flexibility to access your home's equity whenever you need it. Funds from a HELOC can be used for home improvements, education expenses, debt consolidation, and so much more. If you would like to learn more, give me a call at 606-663-2283. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Owsley County inbounds the ball underneath their basket. Nice give and go there to McCoy. Misses it. Rebounded by Cottle, and he lays it in. Now Owsley bringing the 2-2-1 full court pressure. Estill turned it over the last time they ran this, and they're in trouble again because nobody's coming back to the ball. Finally, Brown comes back to the ball, and he beats McCoy off the dribble. And he pulls it back out, kicks it out to Neese, the top of the key.
I like the way this game's been officiated as well.
It has been good. Here's Neese with it. Just plows. Definitely a foul on Paisley, but Neese did what he's supposed to do, initiate some contact. He'll have 2 shots.
Jax was 8 points tonight, trying to get double figures if he can make both of these.
I think the Palace first free throw up got it. The Palace was built sometime in the early 70s, they said. Probably a seating capacity, 1,200, maybe
1,000.
We've had probably 2,000 in here for the district, but it is a raucous district tournament. A great venue, too. If you've never watched the game here, you should. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by McCoy. Way up ahead to Cottle, working against Shepard. He dribbles baseline all the way out, and Napier, 15-footer, no good. Rebounded by Price, up and in. Weak side rebound. Here's the 2-2-1 press by Owsley. Again, Estill County's, there are 3 players not coming back to the ball. Good job by Jackson East getting out of the trap. Now Beckler almost turns it over, but Cheney's got it. Back to Beckler in the corner. He's looking to drive. Finally does. Back to Jackson East, the top of the key. Estill looks to be going to take the air out of it a little bit.
10-point lead, 3 minutes to go.
Maybe a little Al McGuire here. Here's a 3 by Beckler as soon as we say that. And there's a loose ball picked up by Brown and laid in.
Good job, Ron.
Estill County still not backing off. We talked about this the other night. Situations where you're ahead. There's a turnover by Owsley County. And this, little over 2 minutes to go. Estill's up by 12. Do you pressure or do you drop back? Interestingly enough, Coach Risen would always drop back, but Coach Kirby wanted to pressure, which I always thought was interesting.
Would they fight about it?
No, they would fight, but in the JV game, the approach would be to pressure. Exactly. So here's a timeout by Estill County.
Like mommy and daddy fighting.
Take a 1-minute break at Coach Tate. He's coming up here. I believe he's already had some popcorn. You're listening to Engineer Basketball on WSKV.
Mercy Health Markham and Wallace Hospital provides a compassionate, ideal local solution for patients who need additional time to heal and strengthen before going home. The Swing Bed program can be a perfect fit for you if you need rehabilitation after orthopedic surgery or fracture, have suffered a stroke, receive long-term antibiotics, need wound care, or need to regain your strength and mobility. You have a choice in post-hospital care and can receive care right in Estill County. For more information on the swing bed program at Mercy Health Markham and Wallace, call Case Management at 606-726-2159.
Hey, Brian Milam here for Appalachian Wireless. When we tell Eastern Kentucky we are you, it's true. We serve 28 counties with retail locations, and with over 300 cell sites, we have more than any other carrier. Keeping you connected, that's Appalachian Wireless. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
2:46 to go in the game. Estill holding on to a 12-point lead. Entertaining matchup tonight. Both games, girls and boys. Let's see if Estill can finish off the sweep. Here's Blain.
Owsley County now back in the man, but still playing really hard. Here's Shepard with it.
I thought he'd shoot it.
I did too. Here's Neese working one-on-one from the elbow, right through the defense.
Look at that.
Exactly.
Look at that.
Oh, blew the bunny. Picked up by Napier, almost lost it. He is full steam ahead. And then almost makes a wild circus hook shot. No good. Rebounded by Neese. He almost loses it. Now he regains control and hands it off to Cheney, who's fouled by McCoy.
Yeah, they're trying to foul now. That's that's four. So both teams will be in the double bonus.
We were talking about this the other night. I think it's called the penalty.
I don't like that. I'm not calling it that.
Well, you could probably call it whatever you want.
I got principles. I ain't calling it that.
PRIN.
I don't like penalties.
CIPLE.
Too negative.
PAL.
I like double bonus. That's double positive.
Estill inbounds the ball. Neese loses it out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover on the Engineers. Coach Hall takes the blame for that. I think they were trying to run a new play right there.
As frenetic the pace has been, Estill's only got 5 turnovers tonight. That's pretty good.
That's real good. There's Harold up ahead to Price, using him as a pressure relief. Now McCoy dead corner three, just like Bud Irwin did in 1975. He nails it.
Baseline jumper. I'm real impressed with Price.
There's Rylan Brown with it. Over to Jackson East. Really, the relief valve is probably going to be Angel, guarded by Price. Now Jackson's in trouble, but he gets it out. Now down to Rylan Brown. He gives a head fake and draws the foul.
Did a good job making sure he was going to get fouled. Got the defender in the air. Go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Needs to hit these.
Wearing the one blue shoe and one pink shoe. First free throw up, no good.
Don't bring that up. Really irritates William. Shoe game.
It's got, wait a minute. Maybe it's blue on the inside and pink on the outside. It's not 2 different shoes. Second free throw good. I think it throws off his equilibrium. Nonetheless, here's Napier with it. He's full steam ahead wherever he's going. Now McCoy, a 3 contested, almost rolls in. Picked up by Cheney on the loose ball, over to Neese. Up ahead to Angel. And now he finds Rylan Brown wide open on the baseline, and the rim is kind as he rattles it in.
Nice second half for Rylan Brown, 7 points.
Agree. 1 minute to go in the game. Estill leads at 65-53. There's a steal by Cheney. He's got Angel up ahead. Look like he's trying to do the alley-oop, but it's one of those you probably just need to bounce it or tuck it. Turnover.
Less than a minute to go.
Estill still in the pressure, and Harrell with it in the backcourt. So that's their call. Here's Cheney with the steal. It's 2-on-1 up ahead to Angel, and he thought he was going to dunk it. He grabbed the rim, and I don't know what he was doing, but he missed it nonetheless. Here's McCoy with it, and he gets fouled on a 3, and he drains it. So wow, what a turnaround. So it's like a 6-point turnaround. So Angel had it. He wanted to dunk it, and he realized he couldn't, and then he pulled the rim down. Nonetheless, McCoy misses it. Ball's loose. Picked up by Cheney. He's been everywhere tonight. Beckler's got it. Hands it back to Cheney. Now he's trapped in the corner, but they bail him out with a foul. 30.8 seconds to go in the game. 10-point lead for Estill. Estill trying to keep themselves alive for the number 1 seed in the district.
11 out of 13 from the field is Casey Chaney tonight.
Wow.
Has not missed a shot in the second half. Out of his points.
Tyson Gross is going to do some 7 here. Oh, he's checked in.
25 points for Casey, Blain.
Wow. 25 of the 60.
I don't know how many steals he's had.
First free throw up and good.
I guess I should since I keep stats. I'm going to say 7.
Somebody should know.
7. Prove me wrong.
The number of completion. Second free throw up, got it. It's Harrell with it. Almost made a long pass. You got to watch about making a long pass here. Low hanging HVAC.
Yeah, exactly. What I love these old gyms.
Here's McCoy with it over to Harrell for 3. Got it.
They will quit.
They will not quit. They're down 9, 17 seconds. It's probably too late, but I'm telling you, 56 district better beware because Owsley is improving. Maybe not this year, but they don't play any seniors, so they're going to have everybody back.
And Estill, if they didn't come to play tonight, they would have got beat.
Absolutely. And they did come to play. You're right.
Absolutely.
Don't forget, Friday night, the next broadcast, that's a boy-girl doubleheader at PAL. Hopefully you're listening to us and not watching UK.
By us, we mean Ken and Dave.
No, I mean right now.
Oh.
Ken and Dave will be on Friday night.
I guess we'll never know if you're not.
What they probably have is they have the Cats on the TV, but they have us tuned in on the radio, just like we used to do with Kaywood. Remember that?
Very well.
Don't do that anymore.
I miss Kaywood.
Nice inbounds to Chaney. He sees Angel wide open, but he can't get it to him, and I thought they were going to call a foul several seconds before they did. Chaney did too. And that'll be a 2-shot foul in the penalty, or as Danny calls it,
double bonus. I do like the rule, though, the 5 fouls per quarter.
I have so far. There's been less free throw attempts, but makes it really hard to catch up at the end of the game.
Well, don't get behind.
Good advice. First free throw up by Chaney is about the only shot he's missed.
That's the first thing he's missed at all this second half.
14 seconds to go. Estill up 9. Missed them both, but rebounded by Nice. Estill should hold it till the end of the game. 9 seconds to go. Owsley probably won't foul. And now Brown's got it. And into the corner to Chaney. 2 seconds to go. And that'll do it. Estill County Engineers had to play really well to win this game as they win it by a final score of 67-58. The Engineers moved to 2-1 in the district, and Owsley County, I believe, is 1-3 in the district. I'll have to double check that.
1-4, I think.
1-4.
Unless they played a tournament game against one of the district games.
Nonetheless, we're going to take about a 3-minute break, and when we come back, Dano has taken off his shoes officially, and he's gotten out the calculator. He's got all the resources to give you statistics. You're listening to WSKV.
Are you ready? Are you ready for a disaster? What will you do? How will you contact your family? Do you have fresh water or food stored? Estill County EMAC SEP wants you to answer yes to all these questions. Take time to make a family plan and a disaster kit today. Visit EstillCountyEMA.com to get started. Prepare today for a safer tomorrow.
My name is Angela Drake. When you're looking for a financial advisor, what comes to mind? Trustworthiness, accessibility, up-to-date knowledge. Having lived in this area all my life, I understand what's important to you and your family. Things like trust, reputation, and knowledge are essential, and so is your budget. Finding the right balance is important, especially where your financial future is concerned. I'd love the opportunity to put my experience to work for you and earn your business.
That's your financial advisor, Angela Drake. Stop by her new location in the newly remodeled plaza next to Meads Do-It Center on River Drive in Irvin, or call 606-723-0700. 888-646-0055.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports. Since 1889, Carhartt's mission has been to build a better world with all hardworking people. This mission has not faded, and today the company is still family-owned and believes in giving back to the communities they serve. There's a long history of supporting the youth of Estill County, the Estill County school system, and the Area Technology Center. They're working to inspire, educate, and train the next generation. For career opportunities or to find a retailer near you, visit Carhartt.com. Carhartt, the choice of the engineers since 1889. The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank the Estill County Board of Education for their partnership in bringing you the broadcast of Estill County Sports on NFHS, WSKV Radio, streaming radio at listenlikealocal.com, and in some cases, Facebook Live. We couldn't do it without the superintendent, board members, teachers, faculty, and staff, coaches, and mentors. You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Palace on the campus of Owsley County High School. Just a few short yards from the old Owsley County High School. Estill County boys basketball team moves to 10-10 on the season, and they move into a big district showdown on Friday night at Powell County, hoping for a chance at that number one seed. They have to beat Powell by more than 5, I believe, and then win the rest of the games. That game will, of course, be on the air. You can look it up on WSKV, but Ken and David will have that, and it will also be on NFHS, but you can see where all these games are if you just look on the WSKV website. Estill County will come back on Tuesday night to host Lee County in what would be the next to last district game, following Friday at Estill against Jackson City, and then at Nicholas on a team that Nicholas team that's actually playing really well. So Estill County moves to 10-10 on the year, Danny, and they're playing hard. I kind of had a good feeling about the game tonight.
They played hard all year, and they're really kind of settling into their roles and what each player can do and can't do offensively. But what I've been impressed with is the team defense. They really have a good concepts on defense. They're really quick hands. And the things that you can bring to the court every night, effort, defense, just getting after it, getting on the floor. I love that they're doing that. They don't shoot the ball very well. Didn't shoot bad tonight. They don't shoot the ball very well.
Effort's been consistent.
And that can keep you in a ball game, and they're evidence of that. And I think they got a little swagger with them. And Owsley County, impressive young team. 3 freshmen in the starting lineup, and they didn't quit all night. They kept coming back. They've got they got a bright future. Very entertaining basketball game, I thought.
Estill County wins it by 9, and of course that could come into play in the tiebreaker, but nonetheless, Estill's still looking to get that number one seed. You got some stats for us, Dan?
I do. Let's take a look at the scoring. First of all, for Owsley County, we held their leading scorer, Jordan McCoy, scoreless in the first half, but he came back with 12 in the second half. 15 points for Keegan Harold, 11 points for Jared Napier, 13 points for Chase Price, 5 points for Daniel Cottle, and 2 points for Hayden Pasley. Unofficially, I had Owsley County shooting 21 out of 46 from the field, 5 out of 14 from 3, and 8 out of 15 from the free throw line. For the Estill County Engineers, they were led in scoring again by Casey Cheney with 26 points. Very efficient on offense as well, as he did not miss a field goal attempt in the second half, only missed 2 for the entire game. Rylan Brown didn't score in the first half, came back at a great second half, had 7 points. 9 points for Jack Sneese, 7 points for Levi Beckler, 8 points for Preston Angel, 3 for Gavin Shepard, 2 for Bryce Brenniger, and 4 for Ashton Rose. Unofficially, I had Estill County shooting very good. 29 out of 59 from the field tonight. 4 out of 14 from 3, and 5 out of 11 from the free throw line. Unofficially, I had Owsley County out-rebounding Estill 36-26, but the big stat, Estill forced Owsley into 20 turnovers for the game. Estill only had 6, so that's 14 extra possessions Estill County had. At the end of the first quarter, Estill led 19-15. At halftime, it was 30-25. Estill Engineers extended the lead to 10 at the end of the third quarter, 51-41. Owsley didn't go away. They made runs in the fourth, but Estill pulls it out in the end. And with the final score, 67-58. Estill, as Blain said, is now 10-10, even Steven on the season. And in the district, they've moved to 2-1. Owsley County falls to a misleading 5-14 on the season and 1-4 in the district. Blain?
Again, Estill County in action again on Friday night against Powell, and I hope you tune us in. And I hope now you can go watch UK if you're not already watching them.
I'm nervous checking the score.
So we will be checking that score soon as we turn this radio off. I think Nevaeh was back in the studio.
Nevaeh back in the studio. That's heaven spelled backwards, in case you didn't know, Blain.
Thank you for heaven spelled backwards, back at the studio pushing the buttons. And then Ethan, who's got like 20 pieces of equipment. You just can't believe
20.
the operation that is going on up here. We literally, it's a NASA rocket up here on the edge of the palace, top row.
SpaceX.
Of the palace. Thank you, Ethan. Thank everybody for listening.
And Jeff Tate.
And to the old coach himself, Jeff Tate. You've been listening to Engineer Basketball on WSKV.
Thank you for listening, watching, and supporting Engineer Athletics. We would encourage you to also support the community sponsors that invest to help bring the live coverage to you. Visit the ECSN page at listenlikealocal.com to find the most up-to-date broadcast schedule and all the ways to listen to the game. Thank you for listening to Engineer Sports on the Estill County Sports Network.